everyone, it's me, Krista. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, welcome for the very first time to my little art corner here on YouTube. Today we are working on prompt number 22 of Inktober. We're getting really close to the end, and today's prompt is chef. I unfortunately had a couple of technical difficulties, so for this one I missed filming the sketch and the first part of the coloring. Luckily I noticed quick enough so that we could get most of the project on film here. For chef, I had two ideas. One was the Swedish chef from the Muppets, and the second one is the one I ended up going with here, and that is Quina from Final Fantasy IX. This is such a goofy character. Basically, the whole power that they have is that they eat monsters, and then they gain magical powers from eating the monsters you fight. I'm sure it's not funny to the monsters. If anything, if you think about it too carefully or too much, it's actually kind of terrifying. So for this one, I'm using a bunch of different alcohol-based markers. I wanted to make Quina like nice and colorful and fun. I like doing these kind of drawings every once in a while where I can just play with all the bright colors and layer them up as much as I want, however I want. For their face and hat, I used a couple of different blue colors, a purple color, a white, and a yellow. The white I'm using is a water-based Sharpie paint marker, so it layers opaquely over the other markers, and the rest of the markers are pretty much going to be alcohol-based, except for the paint markers. I'm also using a couple of different black liners so I can get a variation in my line weights. One is an Alvin Techliner, and that one is in 0.3. And the other two markers are going to be different Faber-Castell Pitt pens, also both in black. One is a small brush pen, and one is a medium-sized bullet nib. For doing the tongue, I ended up using a couple of different colors. One is kind of a bright crimson true red, the other is a pink, a dark deep blood red, and the same purple and blues that I used everywhere else. I also pulled in a tiny bit of yellow just to make it stand out even more. When you play around with colors, it's always good to experiment, try on a test piece of paper, and see what kind of different combinations you can get. Alcohol-based markers are great for experimenting and playing around. I really think using all of these different colors specifically for this character worked out very well, because it just makes them feel goofier and more whimsical. I had a bit of an argument with the background throughout this drawing. At first I just used the same purple marker I've been using for shading this whole time. I was originally going to draw her fork weapon and then a knife in the background, but I just didn't like how it turned out. I tried a couple of different times and just kept covering it up. I ended up pulling that same purple marker over it, and then I pull in a black brush marker again just to try to cover it up. I also later end up pulling in a black water-based Sharpie paint marker in order to help cover it up better, because I could still see the fork and the knife through the different layers that I have here. I tried drawing the utensils yet again and it didn't work out. I tried a couple times. I think if I were to do this again, I would definitely plan it out better in the sketch portion of it. But as of right now, with this project here, I'm just trying to go with the flow and troubleshoot. Problem solving can be a very big part of this. I also pull in my hairdryer to help the acrylic dry a little more quickly. Otherwise, I'd be waiting forever to work on this little 4x4 drawing. Then I suddenly remembered that I have a metallic purple marker, and it is a Kuretake-Zig Wink Brush of Luna. I think this came with a SketchBox. I don't remember when though, it was sometime in 2019. I pulled this in because the reflectiveness should completely help hide the fork and knife that I had going on, and it ended up working really well. I've been very into using metallic markers in my drawings recently. Just want to make sure I actually use these guys before they get dried up, you know? Then I used my white Sharpie, the paint marker, in order to create some white dots, and then I pulled in the other colors that I had going on. I had a lot of fun drawing this one. Looking at it makes me giggle. And with that, this project, and therefore this video, is pretty much done. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, feelings, concerns, or you want to let me know how your Inktober is going, let me know all about that in the comment section down below. I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to see more Inktober videos, please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a project every day for the month of October. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day or night to watch this video and listen to me ramble. I greatly appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon, and you'll definitely be hearing from me soon. Bye, everybody!